Hello, this is your weekly overview video for Miss Ahmed's chemistry class for week 3. So let me show you what we're going to be working on this week. So you can see I've updated our home page. Here is the table for week 3. Here are this week's dates. Our essential questions and lessons can be found in the second column. So I'm going to go ahead and click on these lessons to show you what you're expected to do this week. So for September 8th and 9th, our essential question is, what do atoms look like? It's really important that you guys make a copy of this Google Doc and print it off. Now, if you don't have access to a printer, you can take notes on a separate piece of paper and take a picture of your notes. The reason why is because in this activity, you're going to be asked to draw some things, and it's difficult to draw. If you prefer to copy and paste images into your copy of the Google Doc and want to submit your Google Doc, if you know how to do that, then that's great. But I recommend that you print a copy of this assignment if you can, or use images to copy and paste into your Google Doc as you take notes on atomic models. So that's the first step, is to print off the Google Doc or make a copy of it. The second step is to go to nearpod.com and type in the join code JLZMK. This code right here, if you go to join.nearpod.com, that will allow you to join our lessons. Now, I wanted to show you guys some features of Nearpod for this week that you'll need to be aware of. So if you guys type in that code for Nearpod, this is what the presentation should look like. And I wanted to show you guys some features that you may not be aware of. First of all, if you click on this little paper pencil icon, this is a way that you can make a digital copy of the notes to have all of the information in the presentations. You can also use this feature to take notes on your own on the presentations. So if you click on this little paper pencil icon, notice it says Save to Google Drive. This is how you can make a copy of our notes for this classroom and add notes of your own. So if you click on this, you'll make sure that you choose your granitesd.org account that you use to sign on to your Chromebook. So make sure that you select that account, and then you'll have to give permission to allow Nearpod to share to your Google Drive. So click Allow. And then this will allow you to type your own notes here, and those notes will automatically save to your Google Drive. So you can keep all the information and the notes on each slide on your Google Drive. That's a way you can make a copy of our notes. So I highly, highly recommend that you do that. So that way, once you've completed the Nearpod activities, you still have a copy you can refer back to and study from. That will help you with your weekly quizzes. Okay, so that's the first feature I wanted to share. The second feature I wanted to share was this week I've recorded audio on the slides to guide you through the information on the screen. So I recommend that you click this play button. All right, today's essential question, what you should be able to answer by the end of this presentation. So you can hear the audio that I've recorded for each of the slides. That will give you additional information about what you need to know about atomic models. The final step after you finish the Nearpod presentation for September 8th and 9th is to write a summary. And again, use the notes feature in Nearpod to summarize what that lesson was. I've given you instructions for each sentence in the 5-sentence summary that you can include on the notes after you finish the Nearpod presentation. Okay, so that's the overview for what is expected for September 8th and 9th. So let's go back to the home page. Let's go back to the table for this week and talk about what you'll be doing on September 10th and 11th. If you click on the link next to those dates, you'll see the instructions for today. This day, the essential question is, what experiments provide evidence for atomic models? Step 1 will explain the lab that we'll be doing in class. So those learning at home will have to watch this 17-minute video that simulates the activity you would have done in class. So step 1 is to either do the activity if you're here in class or watch the video if you're learning from home. Step 2 is to make your own copy of this Google Doc. Again, save it to your Google Drive. And then you will have questions about this video activity, plus you'll have other questions about this simulation. So if you look at the website below, this is also included on your Google Doc, but this is a link to a website called Sept, which is a website that we'll be using quite a bit this year. And it has a simulation for this Rutherford scattering activity. Okay, all of the instructions that you need for the simulation are included on the copy of the Google Doc. So again, just click make a copy. And once it loads, you'll see all of the pre-lab questions and then all the simulation questions, including the link to the website. It tells you step by step what to click on, what to do. Okay, you'll have to answer the questions below and then answer the summary questions at the bottom. Once you've answered all of the questions on this Google Doc on your copy, that is what you will be submitting and uploading to Canvas. So the final step is to upload and submit your Google Doc to Canvas. Make sure you guys submit the Google Doc because you will not get the week 3 access code for the week 3 quiz until you submit the Google Doc for September 10th and 11th. All right, so just to review, in this final column, the assignments that are due by Friday, September 11th, you need to complete all the Nearpod activities for the Nearpod in the lesson for September 8th and September 9th. You need to upload the Google Doc, your copy of the Google Doc from September 10th and 11th. And then once you have done those two things, I will give you the access code so you can access the quiz questions for the week 3 assessment. There are 8 questions. It will go on gradebook, so make sure that you follow those instructions so you can get the code so you can stay on top of the activities for this week. As always, if you guys have any questions, please reach out and email me. I will be doing a Google Meet later today, September 4th, Friday, September 4th at 12:30 to 1:30. So if you want to have a face-to-face meeting with me on the Google Meet, just click on announcements and the link for the Google Meet will be in your announcements. But yeah, if you guys have other questions or if you need help, just send me an email, and I hope you guys have a great week.